What's up? It's Assertive Team Talk, back again with the Pentagon Challenge. So, let's move on. We got our Chief Data Analyst finally, after offering him about 4 different jobs. But he's there. Data Analysts do a good job. They give you a little bit extra information about the next opposition. It tells you where they're weak, which players could be sort of you could try and aim your attack at, because they could be slightly weaker. So hopefully you'll do a job. And here we go, our first signing. Mondi Mia on a free transfer. He's out for 4 weeks, but there we go. The reason I signed him is because in here, in this first division overview, the season preview, he's identified as one of the big players. He looks fast. I don't know a lot about him, to be honest, but for free, look at that. This is meant to be. He's come full circle. He's back at Witbank Spurs. Let's see if he's decent. Let's confirm that transfer. Accept. For a free transfer, he doesn't have to be... There we go. Quality player. Good lad. He can't speak... What language? Can only speak English. Basic English. Okay, he can go on a different course. Well, let's clear this selection. Let's get rid of the reserves. So he's in. Maya. Mondi Maya. One of our best players. It's not a bad little signing. He's up there in the top sort of 6-7 players of the team. I like that. Kapane, midfielder. Also left midfielder. I'm now thinking we might not need him. I don't know. This is one of those situations where it'd be great to know a little bit more about him. Let's get another scout report and delay that for a little bit longer, so we can get a bit more information on him. So, West Brom, it's the big one. The one football fans around the world have been waiting for. Witbank Spurs against West Brom. Who's this? I don't care about Tucks. I think they're a university team. Match preview. Let's do this, boys. West Brom, the old enemy, people have been calling them. I don't know who those people are. I mean, they've got a very decent team compared to us, haven't they? Rui was decent in the middle, so we'll keep him there. We'll get him at the right back. Ahsoko ball playing. Rui, the other one. Still need that left back. Box to box. We'll have... Drennan is just going down and down in this estimations. He's only 19. But I don't think I'm ever going to play him, especially seeing as he's a foreign player. We'll get these guys in. It would be nice to start Mia, obviously, but he's injured. And oh, we've got Fantini. Look at that. He's a lot higher than most others. Let's give him a go. Let's give him a go. Pick without restrictions. Unpick players. Cool. Now, we're going attacking here against West Brom. What you can do... I don't know whether to stay attacking because, I mean, they're going to punish me. But I think what I'll do is we'll start by changing it to counter-attack. Now, we might have a bit of a scouting report on these guys. Yeah, but not enough to know. It's probably not worth closing these guys down because they're going to be quite composed. They're Premier League defenders. Impressed me. And we're going to switch that to counter. I think if we have 3 tactics in the future and we have 1 counter-attacking, that would be great. But at the moment, I just want to try and perfect this formation. Oh, what a good start. Rondon. As said in the previous episode, he's a legend of Football Manager. I remember signing him in previous games and he would bang in the goals. I was a manager in China, I think of Guangzhou or Shenhua or someone, and he just tore defences apart. He was a 40-goal striker. but in China. I mean, he's not been terrible in the Premier League in real life since he's joined. He's got goals for a team that maybe don't get a lot of goals. Be interesting to see him at one of the big teams. I'm impressed so far with this performance. They've only had one shot. We've had far more of the possession. Oh, Sebeko, you beauty. He's our left mid. He knows we've brought in another player. He's stepping up his game. I am very happy so far. I'm happy with the performance, lads. Fantini. Well, I might have to take you off. Complacent as well. The guy does nothing for his cause. So this counter-attacking seems to be working okay. And then we let in a goal. Come on, Fantini. Show me why I should sign you. Berahino doesn't miss them. Does not miss them. Well, it was good for the first half. So, let's get him off. If you don't want to be here, mate, I'm not going to sign you. Right mid, off. Ball winning. Drennan, show me what you can do. Defenders are having a run around here, aren't they? Toe on for Asoko. Actually, no, we'll get him on for Rui. Let's get him off. And Niembi on. And I think we'll just switch to attacking. We may as well lose 5-1. Sometimes I use these team talks. When you're at home or when you're against bigger teams, there's not much point being aggressive or demanding more. Sometimes an encourage can just make the difference. But there's not much point here, I don't think. We're getting trashed. We were expecting to get trashed. They've only had 4 shots, and they've scored all 4. So this is my question, is whether a new keeper, especially seeing as he contributes to the foreign players, whether it would be worth getting another keeper in. But we're looking all right in possession. I mean, that's a nice goal. Now that's football, as the commentator says. So I'm not too disheartened with this. Someone's looking exhausted. You're fine. Get on with it. Well, 2-4. I can take a lot of that game. Thank you, Eugene, my assistant manager. Good effort, lads. They couldn't care less. Oh well. Well, it wasn't terrible. I'm happy with that performance. So we've got a week until our next game. I'm not sure if poor finishing cost us. I think it was them just being stronger up front and taking their chances, rather than us poor finishing. Why is this guy listed? I don't want to list him. I'd rather you stay here, my friend. So maybe a keeper. We're still looking for a keeper. We need a left back. How are our scouts getting on? Have we got any information? Assignments? Nothing. Come on, boys. Get me some info. Lucky Kune. Where was he before? At the Kaiser Chiefs is where he started. So it's a big team. It's a big team with reputation. Kapane. We're still scouting him. If we scout a player, hopefully it might. So this is what a data analyst does. He gives you a bit of information after the match. So, highest pass completion, mistakes. Michele didn't have a great game. It's useful sometimes. Maybe we could have a bit more use of our wingers looking at this, because we didn't have a lot going forward. I don't know which side is defence, so this is attacking. There wasn't a lot up here in these sort of wide areas, 1 or 2 touches. Central 51%, left wing, right wing. What have our tactics set to? Instructions. We have got it to exploit the middle. But I like the formation so far. It'd be good to check the familiarity, how are we doing with it. I like these things, but it would be nice to have... I can't hover over it, you see what I mean? Like, it'd be nice to know what percentage I'm at of familiarity. Don't know if that's possible or not. Good, we're getting in another forward. I think Fantani being complacent and not responding well to my team talks, he's not endearing himself. Here we go. Look at this chap. He was at the Golden Arrows. He's here for 4 weeks. I'm pleased. He's back for a second spell. I wouldn't do anything to risk this club's future. I'm not going to talk about transfer policy, because it sometimes unsettles the players who are already here. If you say, I need a goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper then gets upset. I think he can make a big contribution. Let's go, let's go. Nacho gone to Paris Saint-Germain. Pleased to see him. Let's see if he was happy with that. Where is he? Maya. Couldn't care less. Well, Terry Fantini is going down in my estimations, but we'll see. Got some injuries coming in. Very nice. So he's a good first division player. But is he better than Maya? Not currently. So I don't know whether there's much point taking him on. Probably not. We'll wait until the very last moment. This is strange. What is... It's because they don't have a player. They don't have players there. Okay. We'll keep it as match tactics, I think. The pitch dimensions. Current dimensions. 102. We can have a very wide pitch or a very narrow pitch, or just standard. I think we'll keep it standard. I mean, a very big pitch, there's benefits to having a big pitch rather than a smaller pitch. I think we'll keep it standard just to be standard. So we've got an under-19s match. Hopefully this is a friendly. I think it will be, so we can just stick a few of our players in there to get a bit of a run out. I'm wondering if we've got another friendly after this one. We do. And then there's a huge gap until our first game, but sometimes that's because there'll be a cup game or a cup fixture to be made. I would like to bring to your attention the availability of my transferlistic client, Lebehi. Well, I can't have any more foreign players, I'm afraid. Let's have a look. I'd like to find some goalkeepers who are free transfers. Position, goalkeeper. Value, 0. We've got 61 players in here. He looks brilliant. I mean, age is not a problem when it comes to goalkeepers. Offer him a trial. He's worried. I know you're worried, but hopefully... This is what I mean. Like, why doesn't this pop up with... I don't know what that is. Maybe 25% familiarity? It's difficult to tell. There we go. Right, let's set them all for 60 minutes. Again, it's just about fitness now. If I get an injury, I should have enough cover, unless it's my left back. That would be a nightmare. Going back, I might just have a look on this scouting, see if we've got any free transfer left backs that we could try and sign. A lot of friendlies going on around the world. Inbox. Player tutoring. Normally this works. Cool. Yes, tutor. Let's do it. Same personality. Personality is probably the more important thing. Because if there's a clash of personalities, it could be not that great. We lost. I mean, it was just our team running out. Fantini, you are not doing anything to impress me, my boy. 6.3. Again, I don't know if I need this guy now either. Let's Get assign scout, scouting pool, until full knowledge. Don't want that match highlights. Let's delay that as well. I mean, I'd rather use him as a striker, even though it says he's a midfielder. Time requested. He's seen lag already. I don't know whether to sign him or not. We'll have a look around the world, see what's going on, what jobs are available. Staff, job centre. Flamenco available. Byfield, Seattle. It's exciting seeing all these different nations and teams. Thinking that one day we're going to play against this team, perhaps. Anyway, to the present. Sopo, go and get your Continental A license. Nope, don't think that was going to happen. So Buffalo's coming up next, and then we've got a Chiefs away game. I don't like this huge week gap in between, so I might try and organise a friendly for here if I don't have one on the Sunday. Even the reserve team's a decent way to do it. Richard Webber. Removed from shortlist. I don't want you anymore. Valued at 30k. This guy looks decent, doesn't he? I mean, if we get a replacement goalkeeper, then maybe we could bring him in and he could be our third foreign player. How much do they want for him? He's 30k. How much we got left? 92. Let's make that offer. Adolphe as well. Wow. 24 years old. Leading player. He'd be better than, what about in the central defence? There's still sort of, he does look decent. He's got nice physical stats. Mentally not that great. How much do they want for him? I don't think I need him. I don't think I need him. If I get the other kid. Koza. Don't care, mate. Get on with it. Who's this guy? Ngui Inganyale. No, I'm not going to change him. He is back up. Right, next fixture then. Friendly away to Buffalo. Mutsong, get him in there. Let's see if we can just organise a friendly in between here. Yeah, we've got a long old time. So if we get one for the Friday. Smaller rated teams. Stars of Africa. Confirm. Mutsong, eh? Where did he play before? Free State Stars. Let's have a look for a left back because I'm still desperate. Before we do that, let's see if there's any who have been capped. Namibia, Jason Barnard. Anyway, left back, defender left, general info. Not a lot there. This guy's had a beard made on him by some people. So is this guy. By, don't know, Maluti Fett. Stars of Africa do sometimes have some decent players. Let's get a team report. This is a good way just to get an overview of which players might be good, which players might be bad, without having to scout every individual player. Yep, that's the entire point of taking him on trial, mate. Team talk, Capone. I don't think I'm going to take you, mate. Cancel that. Sorry for messing you around. That's not great arranging by me. Oh well. Pre-season Mbella. Match preview. Right. Back to a game that we should be winning, really. I might give a few of the trialists a game. See if we can get a better idea of what they're about. So let's get him in goal. dropping slowly, isn't he? In the fitness. Right. Who was the one who had a ridiculous potential? These two both look pretty decent. Fantini is annoying me. Maybe he's done nothing, but he's just annoying me. Let's order these in a slightly better way. So the strikers at the bottom, midfielders towards the middle. There we go. Right. Let's rotate a little bit for this game. Asoko's getting better. I'm looking here at the sharpness. And if there's any players who are very low, it's worth putting them in. I'm not going to put him in. It'd be nice to have him back. I'd like to see him in action. Our boy Maya. Doesn't look like much, but he's a quality player apparently. Right, this is your time to shine. Striker. Right, close these boys down. We'll close the central defenders down as well. Try and make them make mistakes. And we'll put the wingers onto their weaker foot. Let's push on, lads. Only pre-season, but I expect to win. I've got faith. Oh, tell me why you deserve a place. Woo! Look at that. Right, who played Buffalo? The Buffalo boys. The Buffalo wingers are the team that we're closing down. Oh, good start, lads. Come on. Not a good start. They're all over us at the moment. We haven't even created anything. This is dangerous, man. We're all over the shop here. We are all over the place. Thank you, commentator, for confirming my thoughts. This is terrible. If we play like this against a 4-4-2, we're going to be in trouble for the rest of the season. Not impressed. Really need a left back. Badly. Right. Come on, lads. Right, these uninterested players can get off. No, we'll leave them on for 5 minutes. Well, our potential new striker has been injured. Let's get lucky on. Let's get this guy out. Him in. An uninterested knobhead in the middle. Moyo. Don't have a left back. Another right back. Well, something needs to happen. This could be a time to demand more. See if it makes a difference. I mean, we've created nothing. Let's try and exploit the flanks. See if that makes any difference for 20 minutes. And it goes straight down the middle. Well, Kuhn, he's got a goal. Scintillating stuff. We've got one back. Came from a cross as well, so maybe it's something we should be looking at is exploiting the flanks. We've got a wide tactic after all. We'll see. Be a nice little comeback if I don't really want to lose a game to a lower league team. Okay, surging forward. Exploit that flank. Oh, cut out. Oh, what is that? This is the problem when you're playing in ridiculous leagues, is that defenders just miss the ball completely. Oh, we need to set up. Well reminded. Thanks for reminding me. We should be winning that. We should have won that. Reminded me though, we do need to set up our free kick takers and penalty takers because I'm not having some just random Jimmy. Who's this? He's our forward. He's on trial. They want 50k and 40%. I'll give you 40k and 40%. Stars of Africa. So let's set up this set pieces. Corners. Shalabala. Yep, those guys. Let's check their crossing stats as well. 14 crossing, 12 crossing, 14 crossing, that's decent. Free kicks. Long shots is also important here. So long shots 14. Moyo could be our boy in that, I think. What's his long shots like? 9. Have we got a long thrower? Yeah, but he's our central defender. Obviously you don't want your central defender taking them. Fantini. Not sure about you, mate. Don't like defenders taking penalties. Right, Fantini. I mean, he's got a good rating. He is a decent player. It's just I feel like his attitude is wrong. Information. Fairly determined. Well, I'll keep giving him a chance. I only really want maybe one, maybe two more strikers. Because it would be nice to have an option with 3 up front if I can. Otherwise, we'll probably just be playing 1 or 2 up front. Koza's out. He's good, but he's not coming, so I can remove him. I don't care about him anymore. Right, let's have a look. I asked for a scout report. Here we go. So you see these guys, this Stars of Africa team, they're all amateurs, which is the great bit about it. So you can just snipe these players away. Normally I think they would have been at bigger clubs. No, maybe not. So let's get... Well, I need a left back, so let's scout this guy. Assign scout until full knowledge. Nope. I'd like another midfielder. He's probably not good enough. I'd like a goalkeeper, but we'll just scout these. Assign scout, scouting pool until full knowledge. I wish it didn't ask me. I don't want match highlights. I don't have the time to watch match highlights. I'm a busy man. That's what I'm paying my scouts to do. To watch match highlights. We'll have a look on the scouting assignments, see if we've come up with anything. Scouting assignments 1. Oh, that's the next opposition. Nothing. Come on. Why are we not finding anything? It's ridiculous. 50k and 50%. You are taking the mick. 40k and 40%. Alright, 45. Workload's too high. Yeah, apply it. Position training. Who's this? Is he our right midfielder? Yeah, okay. He's a youngster. We can tell them to do that. I don't like changing player traits too much. Now, do I really want this guy? He's very well suited to First Division. He's a potential star in the future, but he's going to be my biggest player, really, isn't he? But do I need him? Yeah, why not? He's only 21, so he's got a big future ahead of him. Minimum fee release clause. Trying to sneak that in there. Let's put that up a bit. Relegation release cost, sell on fee, yearly wage rise. Let's knock these down a bit. Well, I don't want to make this... Ah, there we go. He should be coming. Well, it's a big signing. Don't know how often we're going to play him, though. The thing is, we can only sign him if we get in a keeper. So we need to sort out a keeper pretty soon, or a native keeper. Let's scout all these guys. I mean, it says he's better than Ndoro. I can believe it because he's pretty terrible. Koulibaly off to Basel. He might need a... Okay, they're just giving me more strikers. Right mids. I don't need right mids. I don't really want to be spending any more money. Dean Galloway. Dean Galloway. Offer him a tryout. Going to be overdosed with central defenders, I think. A left back. So we've got... Let's go 90 minutes and then let's take out the players that we're going to play. They're definitely going to play anyway. Those guys are going to play. So they're going to have a game before, which is good, and then we'll keep the same starting lineup we've got going on at the moment. Getting that fitness up. He's been granted it. Come on, mate. 50k is more or less our whole budget on Freddie. Let's hope he's a success. I think he will be. I think he will be. Maybe now this means we can sell our terrible goalkeeper. Decent. Okay. I like him. I like the look of him. We need to be able to sign this guy. So let's... Oh, he wants quite a lot of money. Probably should have looked at that before. Let's give you a bonus. International cap bonus, why not? Winning it. Winning this. Let's put up the signing on fee. Okay, nice. He's in. I don't want this guy anymore. So, let's give that Burkina Fasoan his first game. We love you. Nope. Nope. Right mids. I don't need any more right mids. I've got too many. I'll continue spending whatever is available to improve the squad. I don't think there's much risk. I'm not discussing finances with the media. Thank you very much. Right, let's get this next friendly out the way. 2 games per episode. I think that's pretty good going. I want to get the big stuff underway, though, is the thing. Ooh, I hate having to do things like this. He needs a new contract. I'm not promising this. Huh? Wait, what? Right, we'll do this towards Christmas time, I think. So who did well here? Fantini got a goal, but played 6.6. Sauls got a goal. Kaiser Chiefs under-19s probably should have been beating them, but Kaiser Chiefs have got a decent under-19s. They might have been putting some of their first teams in the reserves to build up their fitness, as I was. The Stars of Africa. You're going down, Stars of Africa. Dean Galloway, get in my team. So after this last friendly, we're going to have to decide which of the trialists we're going to sign on. We do really need another central midfielder because we've only got 2. Let's get all these guys in. let's give Sauls a game. Remove him from that position. We're going to be giving our two big boys a game in the middle. Let's get this guy on at right back. Actually, let's put them the other way around. See, the captain as well, he's stepped up to the plate. So, always, weaker. Let's push on, lads. So they're playing the same formation as us. Their wingers look very wide. We should be winning this. Home to an amateur team. Moyo. Always complacent, this boy. Got possession but haven't created anything. Here we go. Oh, he's done him. Woo! Well left, keeper. I'm feeling like we should be creating more against these teams in an attacking formation. I mean, he's just passed the ball to him there. Maybe these wide formation is not a great idea. Let's try exploiting the flanks. We are struggling to get shots away, Eugene. This guy's on my wavelength. Trying to exploit the flanks a bit more because we are playing wide players. Our substantial possession. It's not substantial. So far, I'm not that happy. Keep working, lads. Come on. So, yeah. Let's get him on. Let's get Niembi off. Let's get... Well, do I want to mix it up here? Do I want to try and go for a slightly more attacking formation? Let's try it. So I'm thinking, have we got a holding midfielder? Yeah, let's get Moyo in there as a ball winner. Then we get two box-to-boxes. Miyembe, you can play in here as a box-to-box. Or not. Okay, let's get Drennan in there. Let's get him in there. Him over there. And let's have three up front like this. So deep line, and a poacher. And let's sub them all off. So we'll have like that. And Terra, this is your chance, boy. I'm going to put you as the poacher now. I'll keep you as that. Let's see how that goes. Switching it up a bit. If this tactic does something, and now we obviously want to exploit the middle because we don't have any wingers. They look solid, these two. I think that could be the birth of a great relationship. Nice. Go on, Terra. Oh, okay. Let's make a sub here. Well, we don't have any centre midfielders. Don't have a left back to bring on. Let's just leave it. This is nice. I mean, we've got numbers every time we come forward now. Just better. Much better. Terra with 2 assists. Good lad. Maybe he's doing something. He heard my team talk saying that I I wasn't thinking about keeping him. Alright, it could be a tactic to explore. We looked a lot more dangerous with that tactic. So, what did I click there? Confident performance. That wing is out. Stars of Africa. Right, so let's add that as a tactic. I've put all three in here, but we'll put that as a tactic. So deep lying, we'll have that guy as a poacher, box to box, ball winning in here, and box to box or just a central midfielder. Box to box, I reckon. Alright. How's our familiarity with this? Right, so coming up, we've got one more friendly match, and then we finally kick off the First Division. It's been a mixed bag during the pre-season. I feel like we've made good additions. What transfers have we made? Transfer centre in transfer history. There we go. Brought in a left mid who looks decent, and we've brought in this nice little prospect. So we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, see you later. Drop a like, subscribe if you want to keep up to date. See you later.